That sound, the fear and the violence could be part of your life too often now in Jacksonville, even if you think, well, that's not in my neighborhood. It's still our community and the reputation of Jacksonville. Just in the last 48 hours in Jacksonville, 10 people have been shot. 10.
10 too many. And if you're sick of hearing about the shootings, I promise you that we're sick of talking about them. I know we are. The finger of blame can be pointed in all directions. You know, you hear, well, maybe it's too many guns in society, bad parenting, maybe terrible schools, not enough jobs, not enough money for social programs. When we ask who's responsible for fixing it, we often get the same answers every night. Someone says the city should do something, or maybe they say the churches, the ministers should do something, the police should do something, the parents, maybe they should do something too. You know, what we never hear sometimes is maybe I should do something.
And that makes a lot of sense. These victims are not your family members, but the problem, it's really bigger than that. If you're home watching us right now, it's likely that you have a lot on your plate. You're busy. We're all busy. We get that. It's hard, though, to look at the photos of victims and think, well, now how can I help? I mean, you probably don't know the people very often. So what can you possibly do? The answer is you can do something. Anything at this point could help.
So tonight, we're going to focus our time and yours, not on the shootings, but on the solutions. We will present you with ways to do something. And we have team coverage tonight. We begin with Shelby Danielson. She's live where the recent gun violence took the life of one person and injured 3 others.
Well, yet another shooting here marked by this Crime Stopper sign, and then there's shattered glass in front of the home here where this quadruple shooting ended one man's life last night, as we know. I spoke to members in this community today. Many of them tell me they are sick of this violence. However, while they've been hearing a lot of gunshots almost every day, many of them do not call 911.
I live out here on Moncrief. And the reason why people don't call the police most of the time is because when you do call the police, it seems like you're treated like a bad guy yourself.
Meet Russell Walker, a hardworking and proud husband and father who describes living in Moncrief as survival of the fittest.
There's no money over here. There's no jobs over here. There's a lot of people hungry and suffering. They got children. And a man is very angry when his children don't have no food on their table or no lights over their head.
While the sound of gunshots have become a part of life, so has the sound of silence.
When you start getting into other people's business, people will do stuff to you. And I have a wife and children, and I don't want no problems like that.
Fortified by a fence, Walker is very protective of his family.
Our newborn daughter, and you know, brought her home today.
It's ultimately that love for his family that keeps him quiet.
That's like last night. I heard them gunshots. And I said, sound like somebody got killed. I went in there and checked on my kids, got ready to go and pick my baby up from the hospital, got everything gathered, and went to sleep.
But it's not just the fear of retaliation that prevents that call for help.
To ask an officer a question, excuse me, officer, and his first reaction is, what do you want? Why are you placing your hand on your gun and raising your voice at me? Right then, you already showing me that you either have a real problem with me or you don't like me. I don't know. And that shuts me down with you.
So far, in 2017, there have been 43 homicides in Jacksonville. 29 are still ongoing investigations. 12 have resulted in arrests with charges. 11 victims were female. 32 were male. The majority of homicides took place on Mondays and Thursdays between 1 and 4 in the afternoon and 1 and 3 overnight. And the majority of victims were killed at their own home.
Now, I brought Walker's concerns to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Now, they responded. They sent us a statement. They did decline our interview with Sheriff Mike Williams, but we're going to put their full statement on our website, firstcoastnews.com. And of course, we're going to continue to follow up with the problems in this community. Live in Northwest Jacksonville, Shelby Danielson, First Coast News.
So all over the First Coast, there's volunteering opportunities